Hello and welcome. My name is Daniela Del Carpio. I am an online female fat loss coach, and today I'm going to be talking to you about my Habits for Life blueprint. This is a blueprint that has helped me, and it has helped hundreds of my clients transform their lives, transform their physiques, transform their mindset, and most importantly, it has helped them make fitness part of their lifestyle. In this video, I want to pull back the curtains a little bit, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can get the body of your dreams in roughly 90 to 120 days without buying or wasting money in another diet pill, fat burners, without spending hours and hours at the gym, without restricting yourself from having that chocolate that you love, without trying any other crazy approach, because we don't have to. We simply don't have to. I've done that for so many years, and trust me, that's not the way to go. Let me tell you a little bit more about me and how my whole journey started. So let's go back to 2009. This is when everything started because I was born and raised in Peru. We moved here to New Zealand back then. And when I came here, I was feeling very lonely. I was lonely. I was lost. I couldn't speak the language. I just felt that the only thing that I could do was eat because food was my coping mechanism. And what happened when you eat too much? I gained so much weight. I didn't like the way my body was looking. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror anymore because I couldn't recognize that person. My clothes were not fitting anymore, and I was feeling extremely upset. So I was not only feeling lonely, but I was also feeling upset that my body was changing too much. I didn't want to feel sorry for myself anymore, so I took action. I joined the gym, but because I was shy and also I couldn't speak the language, I didn't ask for help. So I was completely lost. I had no clue how to use the machines, no clue what exercises were, what sets, reps, drops, and none of that. All I did was joining classes and nothing else. For my diet, for my nutrition, I would just look up things on Google and follow and try everything that was on there. I tried plenty of things, plenty of diets. Nothing gave me results. Absolutely nothing. So after years and years and years and years of trying, trial and error, I was still not happy with my body at all. I was still very chubby. At least I felt very chubby. So I decided to challenge myself. And this is when I started doing bodybuilding. So this is around 2018. So it was almost, roughly 9 years that I was very unhappy with my physique. Bodybuilding was a great experience, but at the same time, it was probably one of the worst experiences ever. It was a great experience because I learned so much discipline. I was I was such an amazing physique. I had a six-pack. I feel really good physically, but not mentally, because I was so restrictive. I had to be very restrictive with my diet. I had to be very careful. I was not socializing at all because with the diet that I was following, it was very hard to socialize. I was single. All I was doing, it was just training, sleeping, studying, and eating. Nothing else. No social life, not even with my family. I deprived myself so much because I wanted to be on that stage looking amazing. And I did achieve that goal, but I was just very unhappy. And I was upset and sad once again and lonely once again. After my bodybuilding show, because I was so restrictive, I gained so much weight. And because of this restriction, I started with my binge eating cycle. This lasted months and months and months and months. And as you can see, I put on so much weight from this to this. Again, I was feeling unhappy. I was having the same feelings that I used to have back here, but it was a little bit different because I just couldn't stop myself from eating. If you have had or you are having a binge eating cycle, you know exactly what I mean. It was physically painful and it was mentally painful. But after a few years, this is me right now. I feel amazing. I feel I'm the best shape ever. I have such a flexible approach. I have such a love relationship for training and nutrition. I can eat the ice cream without feeling guilty, without feeling that I'm going back, without feeling I'm gaining weight. And I just love what I do right now. I love my training. I love everything, and I just wouldn't change anything at all. But just so we don't waste any time, this video right now, it's only for women over 30s who are mothers and professionals, someone who is very dedicated. So if you're dedicated, this video is for you. If you're committed, this video is for you. If you are a hardworking woman, this video is for you. But if you are not a woman in your 30s, if you are not accountable for your own actions, if you have a negative mindset, if you like to blame everything around you, but you don't take that responsibility, if you tell yourself that you're too busy and you don't have time to go to the gym or you don't have time for yourself, I'm sorry, but this is just not for you. What I will suggest, exit this video, go to my content, go to my page, scroll down. I've got plenty of videos right there. Techniques, exercises, I've got nutrition, I've got mindset tips. That's going to benefit you more than watching this video right now. Okay, now you probably try those 6 to 8 week challenges. You probably try intermittent fasting. You probably tried the diet pills, you tried keto, you've tried hours and hours of cardio, or even strength training, or maybe different classes, and nothing has worked for you. Absolutely nothing. You are feeling right now that you have tried it all, you have tried every single approach out there, yet you cannot get the results that you want. You still cannot look or feel the way that you want to feel. That's completely okay. I've been there, and many of my clients have been there as well. I feel your pain. I hear you. I know exactly what you mean. Remember how I told you back then when I was doing bodybuilding, I was looking amazing, but I was not feeling amazing. I felt hungry all the time. It was physically painful because I didn't have the energy even just to get up, take a shower, brush my teeth, get changed. Doing those things, those little actions were painful because I was so depleted. I was so hungry, and I was doing hours and hours and hours of cardio to get to this shape. I was grumpy. I was pissed at everyone. And I also have a little bit of self-doubt because I felt that what if there's someone on the stage that's going to look better than me? What if someone is going to win? What if, my physique is not good enough? What if what I'm doing is not good enough? But right now, I feel happy with what I'm doing. I feel satisfied with everything that I'm eating. I don't feel hungry. I'm not craving things like crazy. I have a lot of energy. I have a very positive mindset. I feel like I am in the best shape of my life. And the main thing, and the most important one, is that I am truly enjoying what I'm doing. The reason why extreme diets never work is because they are not sustainable, they are not realistic, and they're not enjoyable at all. Whenever something is not sustainable, whenever something is not realistic or enjoyable, it's much easier for that thing to not last. It's not long lasting. That's why we keep feeling in that cycle of taking a few steps forward, taking a few steps back, trying something, working, and then going back to square one, because that cycle simply keeps cycling. But my approach is different. I've done that. I've tried everything, nothing worked. My approach is different because I simply don't believe in restrictions at all. I don't believe that we need to remove anything. We don't need to stop doing the things that we love. We don't need to stop enjoying the things that we love. We don't need to put our lives on hold just to achieve a fitness goal. And we just simply don't need to do anything extreme or anything crazy at all. Maybe right now, because you've had so many failed attempts, you feel like maybe this is just going to be another time that I fail. Maybe it's going to be another one of those times that I try something, it doesn't work. I'm going to keep feeling disappointed. Why should I even try? Maybe it's going to be one of those. Especially, or maybe you have too much going on in your life, maybe with work, with family, with relationships, if you're starting with your own business, whatever. You just feel like it's too much going on right now. I thought the same when I started with my journey. And also many of my clients did as well. But before we get into more details, I want to remind you and I want to assure you that you can achieve that body of your dreams. You can achieve that fitness goals. It's all about what's up here and also about the methodology that you're using. Here are some transformations from my clients. So this is Mel. This is Mel before she joined my program. She's 43. She's a full-time mom. She's a full-time employee. She felt very unhappy, extremely unhappy with her physique. She felt that she was just wasting her time. She was someone that also tried all. She used to train every single day, literally Monday to Sunday. She tried different diets. She has a really good knowledge about nutrition. But despite doing everything, she still felt like she was not getting any results. And she often wondered, what is going on? I'm trying everything. I'm spending so much time, investing so much money, giving it my all, but I'm not seeing the changes in my body at all. What's going on? There has to be something missing. 120 days later, that she has joined my program, she's looking amazing. You can clearly see the difference. She's feeling proud. She no longer feels that she's wasting her time. Why? Because we use my Habits for Life blueprint. She's changing habits. We change a few things here and there, and now she's getting amazing results. And also because she has that accountability now. This is my other client, Claudia. Claudia, before she joined my program, she was feeling extremely unhappy. She was someone that was on that cycle of trying something for a little bit, something was too extreme, getting results, and then going back to square one. That cycle that I told you before that just keeps cycling. She was not able to stay consistent with the things that she was doing. She has celiac disease, so she had to be very careful with the things that she was trying. And because of, that consistency of those results that she kept going back to square one, she just felt that maybe this is not for me. Maybe I will never be able to achieve this fitness goal. What's the point of me keep trying this if it's going to be the same outcome every single time? 90 days later, after she joined my program, she doesn't feel that she's going to go back to square one anymore. She doesn't feel bloated anymore because the things that she tried before, some things had gluten, so this was not really helping her with her celiac. She feels that she's not going back into that cycle. She feels that she's breaking that mental barrier, and she's finally seeing the change that she wants to see. Why? Because we have used the Habits for Life blueprint. And this is my other client, Gabby. This is Gabby before she joined my program. She's 31. She works full time. She was very self-conscious, especially about her abdomen. She hated this part about her body. She was very unhappy. She didn't know much about what she was doing when she was at the gym. She will go there to the gym and she would just make up her own exercises, try different things. She just felt that she was wasting time. And she felt that she was doing something, but she was not 100% if that something was going to work or not. Almost 2 years into my program, she feels extremely proud. She's now ready to jump into bodybuilding because this has been one of her dreams for so many years. But now that she has that amazing foundation, she's able to do this. Why? Because we have used the Habits for Life blueprint. The problem that you're having right now, it's not you. You're not the problem. The problem is that you don't have the model. You don't have what they had. You don't have the system that they had. You don't have the accountability that they had. And you're doing it alone. Whenever we do something alone, it's much easier for us to keep making the same mistake over and over and over again, which is something that happened to me. It happened to all of my clients before they joined my program, and it's probably something that is happening to you right now. But the Habits for Life blueprint, it's a proven process. You've seen it with my clients. It's simple, it's effective, it's sustainable. Why? Because it's realistic. I've already helped hundreds of women with the fitness journey, and I am on a mission right now, this year 2024, to help 100 more women transform their lives with fitness. These are the 3 pillars that I use in my coaching, in my Habits for Life blueprint. We have the high performance mindset, because I truly believe that mindset is everything. We have the fun and flexible nutrition approach, and we have the 3-hour workout week. So let me break it down. The first one, the mindset, the high performance mindset. We do weekly check-ins because, again, if we don't have that mindset, if we don't have that positive self-talk, trying something that you feel that it's not going to work, it's not going to work. But if we start encouraging ourselves, we start believing in ourselves a little bit more, then that thing is going to work. Because self-talk is everything. That's why I encourage my clients to do journaling. Journaling is such an easy way, in such an amazing way to write down those things, write down those affirmations. We focus on breaking self-limiting beliefs because often we are the ones building those barriers, and we're often the ones stopping ourselves from moving forward. And we focus on challenging those negative thoughts that are always up here. Those thoughts are never going to go away. And if we don't learn how to silence that voice, if we don't learn how to challenge that voice, you're simply never going to achieve that goal that you truly want to achieve. And how we do one thing is how we do everything. So if right now you're not achieving your fitness goal, I can guarantee there are different goals that you have in your life that you're not able to achieve because of that. Second pillar, nutrition. The fun and flexible nutrition protocol. How I mentioned earlier, I don't believe in restrictions at all. We simply don't have to give up anything at all. Restrictions never work. That's why we include the foods that you love. If you love ice cream, we still have that ice cream. I love ice cream. I always have my ice cream. We enjoy eating out with our friends, family, with our partner, with yourself. We don't have to restrict that from our lives. And we don't feel like we're missing out. That's a mistake I made for so many years. I don't want you to make that mistake because you don't have to. It doesn't have to be painful. And my last pillar is the training. But let me show you a little bit more about my other clients. So this is Kate. Kathy, before she joined my program, she also had a lot of self-limiting beliefs. She thought that she was not going to be able to achieve her goals. She was also on and off with her journey. She didn't have the best relationship with food. About 3 months later, look at how amazing she's looking. Not only is she looking amazing, but she's building such a healthy relationship with food. This is my other client, Lance. Before she joined my program, she was also on that cycle, on and off of trying things and then never being able to stay consistent or maintaining those results because she was too restrictive with the things that she was doing. 4 months later, she's looking amazing. She's maintaining those results. She's building that healthy relationship with nutrition and also with training. This is my other client. Before she joined my program, she was really busy with work. Well, she still is busy with work, but before she didn't make the time to eat her meals. She was not eating enough. By the time she got home, she will be so hungry and she will just eat whatever was available, whatever easiest option, whether it was takeaways or whatever she had at home. Why? Because she was hungry, she didn't have the time, she was tired, so she would just eat. Now she's eating more. She's making the time to eat. And as you can see, she's looking freaking amazing. And this is my client, Yanni. Yanni, before she joined my program, this is when she had her baby. She's now 2 years old. She felt overweight. She felt that she didn't like her body, her physique anymore. She was desperate. She was frustrated. She needed help because she felt that she owed that change to herself. About 6 months later into my program, she's looking amazing. She's building a really healthy relationship with food because we're not removing things. We're not restricting her from eating anything. She's enjoying, she's having fun, and she's having that flexibility with the nutrition protocol. And my last pillar is a three-hour workout a week. We don't need to spend hours and hours and hours and hours at the gym. Again, that's another mistake I've done. Many of my clients have done. We just don't have to. 3 days minimum a week. 30 to 60 minutes workout, that's way more than enough. Cardio, any cardio of your choice. You don't have to go for a run if you don't like it. You don't have to use the cross trainer if you don't like it. Just do something that you like. If we don't enjoy what we're doing, it's much easier to give up. Routines are very easy to follow. It's very specific to you, your fitness level. Also, if you have any injuries, I always take that into consideration. And we focus on form, on your technique rather than how much weight you're lifting. So again, if you're a woman in your 30s and you want to achieve that body of your dream in the next 90 to 120 days without any restrictions, without any other crazy or extreme approach, go ahead and book a call right now. During that call, we're going to discuss your goals. We're going to discuss your struggles. We're going to discuss, what's going on and determine if we are a good fit to work, if you're a good fit for the program, if I can help you to reach your goals. Once again, and I'm going to keep repeating myself, this offer is exclusively for women over 30s who are determined, who are hard workers, who are motivated, who are ready to make this change, who are ready to make the time to achieve the body of their dreams and make fitness part of their lifestyle. If you don't fit this criteria, please exit this video right now. Go through my past content, scroll down, and trust me, I've got plenty of content that is going to be more beneficial than booking that call right now. Once you feel that things get better, once you feel like, now I want to commit, book the call, then we can discuss. So these are the two options that you have right now. Option 1, you can take away the tips that I told you in this call. You can apply that yourself. You can, do like a trial and error thing by yourself. Maybe it's going to work. Maybe not. I don't know. I cannot guarantee that. Or option 2, there's the option that I will guarantee that it's going to work. You can go ahead, book that call with me. We can have that conversation and we can have that tried and tested solutions that I have in my Habits for Life blueprint. That way you can achieve your fitness goal and finally feel proud that you have done that. You can either click on the link below or you can send me a DM or comment below. I'll reach out and then we can schedule that. No problem. If you never want to worry about wasting your money on those fat burners or any other supplement that you've tried, or if you're concerned that maybe this is going to be very expensive, I don't have the money or I don't have the time, if you're too busy, I want you to think this. Just how Mel went from feeling that she wasted her time to conquering her days. Just how Claudia went from being on and off, never maintaining those changes, to now being very, very conscious of what she's doing and very realistic what she's doing, maintaining that lovely physique that she has now, or just how Gabby went from feeling frustrated, having that low self-esteem, to now doing that bodybuilding competition because she now has that foundation. If any of those success stories resonate with you, click on the link below or send me that DM so we can book that call. What is this going to do for you? How is this going to change your life? Well, first of all, you're going to achieve your fitness goal. This is going to change you, the way you see things. This is going to impact you on a daily basis, 100% yes. You're going to feel more confident. You're going to feel amazing. You're going to have that courage to do the things that you were not able to do before. Why? Because you had those self-limiting beliefs. We're going to break that. We're going to push you out of your comfort zone, because that's the only way that we can change. That's the only way that we can make progress. So if you're ready to make that change, and you want this for yourself, you're ready to commit, you're a hardworking woman, and you want to do this for yourself, do it. I will talk to you very, very soon. Ciao, ciao.